Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you can see us okay. We're kind of in a weird spot where the sun's coming in. We're in the shade, but she said that she thinks she's fine, so we'll just stay here. Today we're trying a new place.
It's called Waldo's Chicken.
Waldo's Chicken and Beer.
I'm sorry. Yes, Waldo's Chicken and Beer. I don't drink beer, so that lost on me. Now, they are in Tennessee.
They're in 6 states.
Alabama.
It's right there. You can
Kentucky,
read it.
Oklahoma, Arkansas, and they're opening one in Florida soon.
She's trying to act like she knew where they were instead of memorizing off her phone. She just read. So we just tried the first one here in Kentucky. It's in Norton Commons, if you are familiar with that part of Louisville.
Louisville.
We say Louisville.
No, that really is dark, isn't it?
We say Louisville.
Yeah, move up.
Anyway, so we are going to try that one, and don't really know anything about it other than it's a bunch of fried chicken.
Don't know who Waldo is either.
Don't know anything about it. Just fried chicken and beer. Menu looks interesting. I mean, there's literally nothing on the menu entree-wise other than chicken. Even, I think they have 3 salads, and they all 3 have chicken on them. So, we will return. Stay tuned. We are back.
I am stuffed.
She is stuffed and probably a little drunk. She got a peach bourbon slushy.
Spiked slushies. They apparently have seasonal flavors. Not really sure why it was peach, but it was good and it was strong.
I tried it. It was strong. She didn't finish it, and it was, small.
It was very, very strong.
Anyway, so we had to wait about 30 minutes for a table. We got there, and then we had to wait about 20 minutes for a server, and she finally comes up, and she was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know you was my table. The person who was supposed to have this table
didn't show up for work.
Didn't show up or went home, whatever. So, okay, that's fine. Her name was Lisa. She was as sweet as she could be. She apologized. And so, needless to say, by the time we got our food, we had been at the restaurant for like an hour. So we were starving.
Yeah.
And we just ate. We took off. We just ate. And we forgot to take a single picture or video of our food.
Well, we did of the appetizers.
We did of the appetizers, the fried pickles.
Entrees,
we got the fried pickles. They were pretty good.
I thought they were really good. They were the bigger, thicker pickles.
Yeah, they were like freaking baseball, size round of a baseball. I don't like fried pickles.
They were not that big.
I don't like fried pickles that I have to take a bite of. I want to put the whole damn pickle in my mouth.
Yeah.
But they were good. The breading was really good. Mm-hmm. Good fried pickles. And then the other appetizer we got was the chicken and biscuit bites. So they've got these little bitty...
They look more like muffins.
Yeah, they're little bitty cheddar muffins.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really a biscuit, but I don't know. And then it came with like some little chicken nuggets. And honestly, it was good. The biscuits were good. The chicken was good, but it's kind of a pointless appetizer. Like, I thought it was going to be like little chicken sandwiches on the biscuits.
Yeah.
But no, it was just 4 little bitty biscuits and then like 20 little pieces of chicken.
And again, they're more muffins. They're not really biscuits.
So, it's kind of a confusing appetizer. I don't know what you're supposed to do with it. I mean, it's literally just chicken nuggets.
I think.
And then 4 little bitty... I mean, these muffins, 2 bites. 2 bites and they're gone. So...
Yeah.
Based on the menu, I thought maybe they were going to be like little mini chicken sandwiches because it just says chicken bites with biscuits. Yeah. So I thought they were going to be like little bitty chicken sandwiches or whatever. But so that was kind of confusing. But the little chicken nuggets were really good, and the biscuits really good.
Yeah, they actually.
So I made little sandwiches.
Yeah, they do have an appetizer
my
that's
two
just
biscuits.
Those what they call biscuits are muffins, and like a honey butter.
Yeah.
So those would have been good. We were going to get the nachos, but they were out.
They were out of nachos and onion rings. The two things I was going to get.
Yeah. So.
But that's okay. They're busy, and it's brand new. So, a new place going through growing pains, whatever.
We totally understand.
Don't know how much stock to order because they don't know how busy they're going to be just starting off, whatever. We get it. It was fine. But those two things were really good. And then for entrees, what'd you get?
I got the OG, as they call it. They're just their original chicken sandwich, fried chicken sandwich. It had lettuce, mayo, and pickles. The pickles that they used for the fried pickles. So they're pretty big. And they were actually sliced pretty thick. I really enjoyed it. I took the lettuce off. I'm not much of a lettuce, unless it's shredded lettuce. I don't really like lettuce on my chicken sandwiches. But I thought it was a really good piece of fried chicken.
It was a thigh.
It was a thigh. It was a thigh. And I got fries with mine. I really like their fries. They were like, what are they called? Shoestring?
They are fresh cut, but they're also shoestring.
Yeah, they were really good.
So you get the skin and you get the good flavor of the fresh cut fries versus the frozen fries. If you had like Penn Station fries, you know what I'm talking about. But they were shoestring, so they were super thin.
Yeah.
Perfect. If I was going to open a restaurant, that's the kind of fries I would have. Would be shoestring, fresh cut fries. They were perfect. They were delicious. They were great.
I will say I've had better chicken sandwiches. Again, it was good, and it was just a fried chicken sandwich with mayo and pickles. It wasn't spicy, but there were no frills, it was a solid, good chicken sandwich. I would not come out, because this is pretty far for us, I would not come out here for their chicken sandwich. I'm not discounting how good it is or whatever, but it's not one of those, this is the best chicken sandwich I've ever had, I'm going back to that place. But it was good.
Yeah. I got the chicken club sandwich. So mine was a little different than hers.
Mm-hmm. Very different.
Mine was on Texas toast, and mine was 3 chicken fingers, and then bacon, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, and honey mustard. And mine was really good.
I tried it.
It was hard to eat.
Very messy.
The
honey mustard was more of a hot honey mustard. To me, more honey than mustard.
Definitely more honey than mustard.
Which was a good thing, but a messy thing. A very, very messy, sticky.
Yeah, it was. If I was to get it again, I would ask them to put it on a bun instead of the Texas toast, because the Texas toast, you got 2 pieces of Texas toast and then a thick chicken fingers, and then
it was pretty.
And then also had pickles, lettuce, and tomato. I mean, it was hard to get my mouth in, and then when you would take a bite, stuff would fall out the side. So I think
not the side of his mouth, the side of the
sandwich. So I think it would actually be easier to eat on a bun, not cut in half. But it was really good. Yeah. The only thing I wish is it was just Texas toast. I wish it was like buttered, like Zaxby's or Cane's, how their Texas toast is. But it was a really good sandwich.
In my opinion, it didn't even need the bacon.
No, it did not need the bacon.
It was good chicken with a good sauce.
Yeah, it didn't need the bacon.
You're done. I mean, it was really good.
But I think they had to put bacon on it to call it a club. Yeah.
Understood. I'm just saying.
But it was a good sandwich. Good fries. And then I got the coleslaw on the side. The coleslaw I liked. it was long, stringy, shredded, like julienne. And I like my coleslaw chopped up fine.
Yeah, when we take KFC. A forkful, we want it all to be on the fork. I don't want it to be this long because strands are sticking out.
Yeah, it had good flavor and I liked it. I just wish
I didn't try it.
I wish it had a different texture. But overall, this place is good. I'll be honest, we'll probably never come back just because of where it's located. We're never in this area.
Parking is a little
Norton difficult.
Commons, for those of you that don't know, is a pretty expensive, encompassed neighborhood with kind of like a little town within it.
Yeah, it's its own city.
Doctor's office, restaurants, boutiques. I mean, it's this area is very.
It's very cool. Yeah, I like it. It's a neat place.
Most of the people have driven their golf carts, or what are they called? They're golf carts, right?
Yeah, they're golf carts.
They're just really fancy.
Yeah, I mean, we're sitting in the parking lot and we're looking at 7 golf carts right now. You know, the neighborhood people just drive their golf carts up here, eat lunch, drive back.
If they're far enough away, everybody else is walking.
This place is probably 45 minutes from our house.
Yeah.
So we're never out in this area, and there's several places that we really like in this area that we would go to before this, but there's nothing wrong with this place. It was good. Everything was good. It's just,
and it was more. It's nothing special. Bar grill kind of place.
Yeah.
We're not beer drinkers. It looked like they had a whole lot of different types of beer, and I'm sure that's what draws some folks as well. But yes, it is just chicken. It is beer. They did have a margarita and then the spiked slushies, as they call them. They had a couple of those, and then they have a few cocktails. You can check your menu in your area. I think it's worth it's one of those places that I would say, yeah, go try it, but I don't think it's going to become like part of your rotation of places that you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, if you don't live in this neighborhood, then this is one of the places where you will only eat at one time. Just because you're not going to go out of your way to come here. Now, if they had, burgers and taco, if they had a bigger menu,
tacos, but again,
they were chicken tacos. It was a fried chicken. It was a fried chicken taco, a grilled chicken taco, or a pulled chicken taco.
Yeah.
So if they had a larger menu and more options, then yeah, it might be worth trying. But the sandwiches, it's either a fried chicken thigh or chicken fingers, or it's an order of
they did have
5, 7, or 5 or 3, 5 or 7 chicken fingers.
They did have roasted chicken as well.
Or it's a half fried chicken dinner or a half roasted chicken, right. So it's
there's kids running around in their PJs. I hope those are his PJs.
Oh, we don't step in dog shit. Oh, he's got shoes on.
Yeah, he's got flip-flops.
He's got flip-flops.
And that's another thing. They have quite a bit of outdoor seating for this area. It seemed like quite a bit. Of course, they're on a corner. Lots of people brought their pets, which is cool.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is great, and if you live out here,
yeah, I mean, if you live in this neighborhood or within the 5-10 minute drive, then I could see coming back here, having a beer, eating, watching the game, but.
And I don't know too if these other locations in different states, because this is the only one in Kentucky. I don't know if they stay in they only build in these types of environments, or if they're standalone, in a shopping center. I honestly don't know. But if you tried a Waldo's chicken and beer, let us know. It was funny. We walked out, and we're huge. We have labs and we have French bulldogs, but there's this huge black dog that definitely looked lab-ish.
I thought it was a mastiff.
Huge, and
this dog's 200 pounds.
Yeah,
I thought it was a mastiff.
Yeah, so we walked out, and I asked if I could pet him, and he was like, of course, and this dog is just so laid back. He didn't care if I was there or not.
She's petting this dog. He didn't even look up.
No, he did on, and he even said he doesn't care. But he said he was a lab. And he said, yeah, his name's Waldo, no relation, which I thought was kind of odd.
This dog was gigantic. I mean,
I wish I got a picture of him.
It's the biggest lab I've ever seen. I mean, his head.
Coat.
I mean, his head's the size of a steering wheel. I mean, just unbelievable.
I'm gonna call. I won't say BS.
I think that lab's mama messed around. Is what I'm saying with a mastiff.
I'm thinking there's some other DNA
or a
mixed
goat,
in.
Maybe a horse. I don't know.
I mean, I've seen some big labs, but that's ridiculous.
His mom was stepping out on his dad. I'm just telling you.
I don't know, but I just thought it was interesting or coincidental that his name was Waldo, and that guy even said he's like no relation. But anyway, so if you've tried a Waldo's chicken and beer, or you plan to, please let us know in the comments below. Please, as always, like, comment. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe.
Just do it. Just subscribe.
Subscribe already. Anyway, we will see you on the next one, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.